Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Receiver makes the catch. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. And the Beavers looking to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. It's a draw to the back. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The Beavers are in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Look at him run through those tacklers. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
And the Beavers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they punch it in. 3rd and goal on the 12th play of this drive. They'll try to run it with the option. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The distance will be 23 yards, a chip shot. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
But he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run the option. Running back with the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that previous play. They'll give it to the back. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
The Beavers come to the line with first and goal. On first down, it's play action. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
He knocks this one right through. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another first and 10. He'll ride the back again here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it second and medium. Handoff to the back. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it go. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30. The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks clear. He's got room looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes the score 7-6. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Quick throw testing the middle. And he pulls in the catch. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Beavers. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. 1st down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's caught downfield, and he'll get there. Touchdown, South Carolina. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point puts him in front by 1. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Larson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Oregon State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Beavers will kick this away to begin the second half.
Number 11. Set to advance on the football.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. Finds room at the 30. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. And the Gamecocks offense is on the move now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Gamecocks line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Brings up second and goal.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Now, crucial third down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
So now on fourth down, the kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. Offense back out on the field now. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. From the 12-yard line, it's second and long now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
A quick throw out left, complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Inside the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon State. That puts them on top in the second half.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the defense brings him down.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's a wide open receiver, complete. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
South Carolina, 20. Oregon State, 19.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Heads-up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the option play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
With the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play, diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. The Beavers bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try. And they bump the lead up even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect connected.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Beavers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll try the option play here. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Using his legs on the scramble. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut into this lead.
Well, down lead in his football game by more than a possession. They obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're in pretty good position. It's a 2-possession game. Can they now put this game on ice? And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Well, another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to